Hi, I'm Dan. Thanks for checking in on Dimgaard this week. Um, so this week we hit level 20. Well, we finished the long running campaign. It ended up being about 43 episodes over about 8 months. And in reflecting upon it, the topic I want to discuss is the structure of a long running campaign. Over the past 6 years, 7 years, um, Dimgaard has experimented with several different campaign structures, and here's my conclusion. Right, I'll just cut to the. Don't want to bury the lead. So the best structure is to have a very long story, right? Like something worthy of first level to 20th level, right? Um, and then to break up that story into chapters, right? So, and a chapter might be 3 or 4 levels long, right? And then within that progression, each level, first level and second level, one episode, move to the next level, right? Get past first and second level, get to third level. That's the real meat. And then from third to 20th level, we progress 2 episodes per level, right? So you end up then with a a 40 if you add in a couple at 20th level, right, for like the big bad final boss, then you end up with about 42 episodes, and that's going to be 7 months worth of play. And you don't want to play that continuously, right? So what you want to do is you want to break that up into chapters. So like levels 1 to 5 is a chapter, and like level 6 to 9 is a chapter, 6 to 8 is a chapter, and like at level 9 to 12 or 8 to 11, right? However you want to do it. But you want, and the reason we want to do that is we want to end up in like these story arcs, right? So we launch the big story, we explore a chapter of it, that sort of mini story arc comes to a conclusion. Maybe there's a boss that we confront at 5th level or 4th level, and then we say, okay, now we can take a break, right? We can, if we're the full-time DM, we can explore some other stuff, like maybe even we can continue on with the story if we're like really into it and like, oh no, we want to see where this is going. That's great. But what we found in this eight month campaign was that it becomes a burden. It becomes a grind, right? You're inevitably going to fall into patterns, right? And it's just impossible to go week on the same story and have it just completely unique and fresh every week. But you can hit a chapter, hit a closure, maybe take a week or 2 break, let someone else run a one-off adventure or run a one-off adventure yourself, right? You can even run a one-off adventure with the same characters, but with no advancement. Maybe they're finding a special magic item or something like that. They're getting a rare spell component, right? Something unrelated to the main story, something that's going to kind of give everyone a break from that pattern that you have fallen into. And then when you're ready, you can come back to the next chapter, right? Explore it to closure and go on. Now the first really long Dimgaard campaign, which I still personally found the most fulfilling as the DM, kind of did that, except it wasn't 2 episodes per level. It was generally 4. It was 2 episodes for first and second level, and then probably like 6 or 7 for third to 5th level, and then and after that it was about 4 sessions per episode. And so what that allowed us to do was, like, to get from 7th to 8th level, you had like this 4 episode story arc, right? Like this is the chapter that takes us from this through this level, and we that's where we had the Prince of Odile, and We had the Wormling Saga. I mean, lots and lots of. It's where Gnomelandia was founded as one of those 4-episode story arcs. Just a huge amount of really good stuff came out of that campaign. 2 of the most memorable characters that I've ever played Dimgaard, even back to 2nd edition, came out of that campaign. So maybe I'm biased towards that because those characters were so amazing. But it was really, really good. It was a really good campaign. So in this, the one that we just finished, I was trying to kind of recreate that, because if you look at like Drow Conspiracy or Phase Secrets, it's 1 level per episode, right? So you've got 21 episodes because you have a 20th level adventure in all of those, and it seemed to sort of rush through things, right? So I wanted to kind of slow things down in the middle, but if you comparing it to that one very exhilarating long campaign that I did in the opening couple of years of 5th edition, this one did not have those. It was all one story, right? So it was all one story. It wasn't like that long campaign where in the context of 4 episodes we were bringing in new material, exploring new stuff. We're doing a lot of world building in the process, world exploration in the process. So to end an already wordy explanation, I think, at least my opinion as of right now, and it would be great if other people had other opinions that they would share in the comments or response video that you could link, or even just find me on social media and we can discuss it. But I think that the best long-term campaign structure is 1 episode for 1st and 2nd level, and then about 2 per level, all the way up to 20th level, and then a capstone, maybe 2 capstone episodes at 20th level. But in between, break those up into 4 to 6 episode chapters that are where you reach a point of closure, that you can take a break, go in a different direction with the characters, or maybe even bring in a different DM for a chapter in their story, and then resume that story smoothly with those characters and continue on. That seems to be the best structure for a 1st to 20th level campaign. So if you have a different opinion, if you had a different experience, if there's something that you think that people would like to know, it would be great if you shared those in the comments. It'd also be great if you are interested in this topic, or you found this video helpful, if you would hit the like button and maybe even subscribe. It does help us get seen by other people who are interested in this type of thing. Until next week, you guys have a great week.